We're going to gently stand up and begin our sun salutation. I'll stand sideways so that you can see how each pose is performed. We're going to slightly bend the knees, turning the palms out, and step slightly apart with your feet directly in line with your hips. Bend the knees. Inhale and bring the arms to the ceiling, bringing your palms together. Interlace your first 3 fingers. Relax your shoulders down. Close your ribs so that your spine is one straight column. And breathe. Interlock your first 4 fingers. Turn your hands to the ceiling and come up on your toes. Contract your stomach in. Inhale and feel the stretch along the back of your shoulder blades. Exhale. Come back to a standing pose. We're going to inhale and drop down over the body. Slightly bend your legs and place your hands beside your feet. Keep the spine long and the head tucked under so that you're not crushing the bones in your neck. Inhale, and on each exhale, straighten your knees behind yourself, but not locking them. Feel a pull right here, like there's 2 strings connecting to your hips, pulling them to the ceiling. If this is comfortable, place your hands underneath your feet, just your fingertips. Drop your head all the way down. Lean onto the balls of your feet. Inhale to stretch and strengthen, and exhale further into the pose. Shake your head no so that you know you're not holding any tension in your neck and shoulders. Release your fingertips, bend your knees, place your hands on the ground, and gently walk your hands out in front of you. From this position, we're in downward dog. You're going to continue to feel the strings at your hips pulling your body to the ceiling. Feel a string at the crown of your head that's pulled right in between your 2 hands. Walk your feet back and forth. Bring them up and down. And gently place your knees on the ground, tucking your toes under, and fall into child's pose. You're going to want to feel a string at your tailbone pulling your spine to the back wall, and a string at the crown of your head pulling you forward so that you continue to stretch and straighten your spine. Bring your hands together so that the insides of your hands are touching in front of you. Feel the stretch in your shoulder blade and relax your shoulders down. Relax into the pose. We're going to bring our hands back in front of us. Push up. Push back into downward dog. And bring your right foot forward. Bring your hands into prayer position and feel your hips in a square. Pressing your left hip down to the ground, keeping your body square. Bring your hands to the ceiling. And then arch your back slightly at the top hands over sun position. Rotate your body into warrior pose. Feel your arms strong as you stand proud with your chin raised. This is a very strong pose. You would like your left foot to be straight and your right foot to be pointing towards the wall. Bend into this pose, come up, and fall down into triangle pose, following your left hand to the ceiling as your right hand touches your big toe. Keep your hips square as your body is turned to the side. You're going to feel a stretch in this leg and on your side. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to fall further into the pose. And come up and rotate to do the other side. Feel your right hip fall into the ground, squaring your body off. Pull your hands into prayer position and up to the ceiling. Arms over sun position. Inhale, exhale. Rotate your body into warrior pose. Check your feet, make sure they're in line. And fall into triangle pose. Look at your right hand in the ceiling. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and fall further into the pose. Making sure that your hips stay aligned and you don't fall into one. Feel the stretch in this leg and in your side. And come up. Rotate this leg so that both feet are parallel but apart. Bring them a little closer together. We're going to fall forward. In this pose, we're going to try to touch our forehead to the ground. It's very hard to do, so the attempt is what matters in this pose. Come down to the ground. Hold on to your ankles on the outside. We're going to feel the two strings at our hips again, pulling us to the ceiling. The spine stays straight. The head stays focused on the ground. We inhale and exhale and get closer to the ground. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and get closer to the ground. Inhale and exhale. Gently walk the feet in to meet each other. Hug the back of your legs. Drop your head down. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Place your hands on the ground. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Stand in mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. And this has been the Sun Salutation with Destiny Yoga. Namaste.